Hi guys, and welcome to episode number 3 of Inside the Box at CFNA. And today we're going to tackle a question from Zoe, one of our members. And her question was, what is the best foods for energy? So we're going to tackle that, and then today's going to be a bit of a day of myself and the foods that I eat, in showing you sort of, I guess, what I find to be the best foods for energy. Before we get to that though, guys, massive thanks to everybody that is, I guess, following this blog or following our videos, liking it and sharing it on our Facebook page amongst their friends and family. That's what it's about. If you are a first-time viewer, that's great. We're going to try to keep these episodes running quite regularly, so please post up your comments, like the videos, share it, get across to our Facebook page, CrossFit Northern Adelaide, and give it a like. Okay, before we, before you're going to have a look and get to see sort of, I guess, a day in my food intake and what I find the best foods to keep me energized throughout the day, we're also going to speak briefly about what's going on inside the box at CFNA. Next Monday, we've got a healthy barbecue and class, being the 28th in our evening classes. So come down for a workout, join in the fun there. As we come across, our next big event will be the Dragon Boat Race. So that's an annual event that we've got, or we take part in, down at West Lakes. Spots are filling fast there. We've got some female teams, male teams, and then also a mixed team. We've got some training dates to get along to as well. So if you are interested in anything like that, really community orientated here at CrossFit Northern Adelaide. So come on down and check it out. Now, if we touch back to Zoe's question, her question was, what are the best foods for energy? Okay, now everybody's different, so I really thought that I'd take this opportunity today, I guess, to talk about my nutrition and what I find that keeps me going with my training. It's a busy period. It's a lead up to Fit Wars. Okay, so I'm really trying to dial in my nutrition, get the most out of my training, but also I'm going to speak to some of the members and find out what they do or what they find are the best foods to keep them energized. Okay, so I'm going to check in with you throughout the day, guys, show you some of the foods that I'm eating, why I eat it, give you a bit of an insight into to my nutrition day to day. Hey guys, just checking back in. So it is the first meal of the day, and as you can see there, I've got a few bits and pieces of food in front of me. So Zoe's question, as I said, was what are the best foods for energy? And as I said, that differs from person to person depending on what your goals are, what your training goals are, where you're at with your training. For me at the moment, as I said, I'm really starting to ramp it up, moving into Fit Wars. So I'm training as regularly as I possibly can. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my macronutrients, so protein, fats and carbohydrates, balanced out. I find that really works best for me. Okay, now the best way that I've found, I guess, to do that is eating through Zone. So the Zone diet, you can jump on CrossFit.com through their journal articles and find out a bit more about it. But I'm eating Zone at the moment. I'm eating 3 5-block meals and then a 2-block meal, which is generally my snack. So in front of me there, you'll see a 5-block meal, which is balanced out of 5 blocks of protein, 5 blocks of fat, and 5 blocks of carbohydrates. So my fat source there, as you can see, it's a bit of peanut butter. I really like that. I'll mix that up with the granola and milk there. My protein sources, so in the Team Massive Joe shaker, they're a little bit worse for wear. I do have some MTS vanilla flavor, 2 ounces of protein, okay, which is 2 blocks of protein, a couple of eggs, and I've just thrown in a bit of barbecue sauce there, so that gives me the my protein intake. And then right next to that, as Matt Watkins, aka Beard, spoke to us about the other week, I do have my ABC core nutritionals, branched chain amino acids in the water there. So I'll get that down, sip on that throughout the morning. That'll keep me going for my first meal. Hi guys, just before lunchtime and checking back in, about to prepare my my lunch. I eat the same things same thing for lunch pretty much every day. Looking for some whole veggies. I find that gives me a lot of energy. Low GI, keeps those sugar levels really low. Good fats I'm going to get from cashews. I'll chuck 15 cashews into my lunch, and a couple of tins of chili tuna. I also throw down some tablets of fish oil. I'll find that really helps with my alertness, and yeah, just really gives me a decent pickup. I'm also going to get some more branched chain amino acids, the ABCs. I just like to drink that throughout the day. I feel that keeps me pepped up and really good. Right here, we've got the veggies. I throw in 200 grams of veggies. Everything just goes into the bowl here and then into the microwave. Some brown rice, so 100 grams of brown rice. So that's my carbohydrate. So Zoe, in answer to your question, mate, I really like to eat whole foods. I find that that's the thing that I guess gives me that low GI release of energy. Doesn't really give me that huge insulin spike, so I'm not up and down throughout the day. Keep pretty constant there. Good source of protein, so a couple of tins of tuna. I know a lot of people don't like tuna. You could probably throw in some chicken and that as well. Got some cashews here. So as I said before this morning, we're looking at a 5-block meal. So 15 cashews, 2 tins of tuna gives me my 5 ounces of protein, and then the breakdown of carbohydrates there gives me my 5 blocks of carbohydrates. We come over to some lunchtime supplementation. Fish oil, so I do take a fair bit of fish oil. I'm going to take 3 tablets, 3 2,000 milligram tablets today with lunch, and then the ABC core nutritionals, branched chain amino acids. I probably won't drink the whole lot over lunch, but we'll take it back to the gym and continue to drink that throughout the day. Whole foods, that's where it's at, guys. I'm not sort of skipping and grabbing any takeaway or anything like that. There's no simple sugars or anything. I find the best foods for my training and to keep me on track are those whole foods, balancing out those macronutrients, so proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. And like I said, what works for me is that zone diet. So my go-to snack at the moment or post-workout has some blueberries in it. So I really find the frozen blueberries are great. Everyone talks about them being a superfood, and I'd have to agree. They keep me feeling really, really great. So if you are thinking about throwing down a shake heading into summertime, try some blueberries. They're really, really awesome. Peanut butter for my fats. Love that stuff. I guess bacon and peanut butter, coming from a CrossFitter's point of view, they're almost like a staple food group, or should be in their own food group. But I really find that peanut butter also is a really good fat. It gives me that superfood energy as well. So behind me once again, guys, the NutriBullet setup. Just got some peanut butter over here, so I throw in a teaspoon of peanut butter, okay, over to the blueberries, so just some Woolies frozen blueberries, and we throw in a cup worth there. Protein shake gets mixed up with water and some ice. Massive Joe's MTS, the whey there, vanilla, can't go past it. It's really, really good, mixes up great in the shakes. If you want to make, I guess, some muffins or something like that as well, you could probably throw that in with some blueberries and make some healthy protein muffins, or I guess protein balls or something like that. So protein, we go with 2 ounces of protein. Once again, back on the scales, as I said, the blueberries and the peanut butter over there. Whack it in the NutriBullet, throw it all in there with some ice, with some water. Give it a bit of a whirl, and then throw it down. So as I said, I'm going to throw that shake down. That's my go-to snack. Hi guys, so last check-in for the night. Just about to have my dinner. A plate of sweet potato. Got some broccoli, some green beans in there, and then some chicken patties, which the chicken patties have got some sort of carrot and zucchini and stuff like that in there as well, and then the cashews over there as well. So I try to really keep my evening meals, I guess, carbohydrate wise, sort of strict sort of veggies, away from that sort of high GI stuff, especially straight before bedtime. So no pastas, no real sort of rices or anything like that. I find that because I'm not used to it, it actually sort of bloats me quite a bit, and I sort of wake up the next morning feeling sort of quite ill. So generally it's some veggies and then a form of protein. 200 grams of protein I've got there. Generally I eat somewhere between 150 to 200 grams of protein per serve, with once again, like lunch, 100 grams of carbohydrates, generally 200 grams of veggies. As you can see there, I've got pretty much 300 grams of veggies. That's pretty much all I'll eat now before bed. So hopefully, Zoe, it's given you a bit of an insight as to how I eat throughout the day. I will obviously try to catch up with some members in the gym. I love sort of nutrition and speaking to people about what fuels them, what gives them the best results as well. So keep an eye out, guys. We'll definitely chat to some of our members, see what they're eating, see what fuels them, and give you a bit of insight into, I guess, some of the food or some of the nutrition at CFNA. But have a great night. It's now night time. Thanks again for tuning into the episode. Please, once again, like us, CrossFit Northern Adelaide. Here's our Facebook page. Jump on board, post your comments, share it amongst friends and families. Keep those comments coming in. That's the key to keeping this segment going. And stay fit, stay healthy. Thanks, guys.